Everybody, Vince August here. It is Thursday, March 11th. And here's a question I have. And listen, I am not a financial person. I don't claim to know how the government works. I don't claim to know, how's the best way to allocate money. I've never been on any type of means committee with regards to finances regarding the government or anything else. But here's a legit question I have. So our government continues to just keep printing money. We have $1 trillion we still didn't spend from the last COVID relief bill. We just approved another $1.9 trillion of COVID relief, even though only 9% of that is going to actual people and to help this pandemic and injections and all of this stuff. Here's a serious question. Rather than cut $1,400 checks or $2,000 checks or whatever these checks were supposed to be and everything else to the people, okay, and in exchange for that, adding 91% of fat to this, $1.9 trillion to build everything else. If you really wanted to give relief to people, why didn't you just say, here's what we're going to do? Okay, if you make under X amount of dollars, $50,000, you're going to get in this year's tax return a $2,500 credit. Okay, so you're not going to have to pay. If you owe the government $2,500 at the end of doing your taxes, guess what? You owe the government nothing. There's going to be a line item that we're going to add to your tax return that, depending on where you fall in with regards to income earned for that year, you're going to put this number as a credit to you. And if you're under $50,000, it's $2,500, whatever it might be. If you're under $25,000 a year earnings, you get $5,000. And what happens is, as the scale goes up, the number of your tax credit will go down, okay, to the point where after so much money, obviously you were working, you were earning money, you weren't affected by the pandemic, you pay your taxes as normal. And then there's that. If you didn't lose income, if you were working as normal, and this pandemic didn't affect you in any way, shape, or form, you don't get that. So if you applied for unemployment, if you applied for a PPP loan, if you were affected by the pandemic, you put in a line entry based upon your earnings that you get X amount of dollars of tax credit. So this way, what that does is, rather than have people, I should say, sit back and wait for the government to actually write us a check, only to have to pay taxes on that check, or only have to why don't we just get the credit towards our taxes, and then what's going to happen is either the government gives us a refund on our taxes, or at least we don't have to give that money to the government. Because, for example, I got unemployment last year because I was hard hit by this thing, and now I'm doing my taxes, and I have to pay taxes on the unemployment, and you're waiting for a check to send. We're just handing money back and forth. But here's the problem. As we continue to hand money back and forth, what happens is the government keeps adding money to this bill for future generations to pay. And it doesn't seem to make sense to me, because what it is we're going to give you money and give ourselves money for other stuff that we want to do that has nothing to do with the pandemic. So again, I am not a tax person. I'm not a financial wizard. That was something to me that I was just like, this doesn't make sense, other than what the government does is they continue to do these relief packages and bills to give us money. As the Washington Post said, shower Americans with money. Do you feel the shower? Do you feel the... Biden's making it rain on us. Can you feel the shower? I don't feel the shower. My spigot isn't working. So apparently I need a plumber. Someone needs to send a plumber to my house because I'm not getting showered with money. So what they seem to do is they seem to shower us with money while taking a friggin' jacuzzi in their own money. That's what it seems to be. So maybe I'm wrong. Leave a comment. Tell me why this doesn't work. Tell me why my system of, rather than continuing to print money and just give people credits and then give them the money in their tax returns, that doesn't work, or this, what their government is doing is better, or whatever. Everybody, listen, I keep doing long form videos on Wednesdays, on Wednesday nights at 7:30 with my crew when we do the Judge Vinny thing. I keep doing his daily videos. Facebook is burying these things. My views are way, way down. I used to get 1,000 views on these videos. They're down to under 100. So what you have to do is like, share, subscribe. Go to my YouTube page. Just subscribe to the YouTube page. It doesn't cost you anything. This way you constantly get an update when I do these. All right, everyone, have a great day.